Hello, I am here. I'm back. I'm off the airplane. They let me off. The fools. Who's up twitching there, Cod? It's not me, is it? Hello. It's me. Hi. Hello. Oh, goodness. I am sore and I am tired. I am sore and tired. You ended up getting that, oh, the drink from the Dutch brothers? Oh, hell yeah. The brothers know what's up. It's very good. It's very, very good. Oh, welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Blue Dragon. Hello. It was a good time. I wrote down as much as I could remember, because otherwise I would forget, because my brain doesn't, when they were building me, they forgot to put in enough memory in there. So just random stuff gets deleted when new stuff gets added. And I don't get to choose what it is. It's very fun. One day I'm gonna like forget how to do math. It's just gonna be yeeted into the universe. Calculus, I took so many years of it, I have no idea how to do it now. Ain't no way. Glad to stay a bit longer. Yeah, I am too. I'll get to that. I did talk about that. I wrote it down. Requires some RAM. I do need more RAM. This is true. I need more random access memory. I should go hit up the Daft Punks, see if they have any extras. Install the whole, maybe if I install that soundtrack, I'll get more. That's how it works, right? I'm pretty certain. Sup, dork? That's me. I am a dork. Hi, bud. I am back from San Diego. I haven't been there in a long time. I actually don't remember a lot about San Diego. Because I'll be honest, like, it was what, like 2018 or 2019 last time I went? So it's been a hot minute. It's been a long time, at least for me. Because, like, I feel like everything pre-COVID might as well not have ever happened. You know what I mean? This is, I don't count FanFest, but this is, like, the first convention I've gone to. Like, FanFest was also a giant shit show for a lot of reasons. So I'm just not going to count that. Because I also didn't know anyone. So, there's that. And I also had the same problems there and left early, so... But to be fair, it's also because the convention itself was bad. But this place was awesome. I love the San Diego Convention Center. It's very accessible. I did go to FanFest in Vegas. Did not like it. It was quite bad, unfortunately. If I'm not to mince words. It was very stinky. It was just hot. It was crowded. There was like, it was a very small venue for too many people. Just kind of a big disappointment in general, if I'm being real. Last year, I think so. I don't remember, man. I was definitely still at Bungie, so it probably was last year. That would make sense. Goodness. But how was your weekend? How are you, chat? Did you get anything fun done? It's already Monday Eve, which is sad for the 9-to-5ers. Apparently, there are people who say the word jobbers as like a derogatory term for people who have jobs, which I didn't know about until like a year ago? I forget. I don't even know what the context of how I learned it was. For this week, gonna meet my longest. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. Is it a wrestling thing? I have no idea. I saw it being used derogatorily by online edgelords. Doing randomizer stuff? Oh, heck yeah. I want to do more of that. There's so many things I want to do. I need more. I need a second version. Hold on. I know how to do this. Did I do it? Hold on. There we go. Now there's two of me. if there's 2 of me, I can do twice the streaming. Now, I can send my little gremlin off to go do a different activity while I am streaming. And then when I'm done, ow, they'll come back and they'll take over. Gonna make dinner? Enjoy dinner. Anyways, yeah. But if I throw something, will I get 2 throws? No, because I didn't copy the folder. I only copied the me. Moving furniture, scrubbing walls. Oh yeah, I got you. I got you. Still didn't get it working. Oh goodness, Daxel man, I forgot. Thank you. I don't even know if I said thank you. I forgot. The RAM, it's not working. I already forgot if I said thank you. I'm saying thank you again. I'm gonna do Soul Link Nuzlocke. I've never done a Nuzlocke. I mean, I actually haven't played a Pokemon game since like DS something. One of the DS games, and I didn't even finish it. I don't know why. If there's 3 of me, can I do 3 times the streaming? Absolutely. 100%. Hi, Chinka. Send your clones into an alt channels 2 Rex and 3 Rex. Well, then I have to split viewership. That sounds counterproductive. They just got to take over for me when I'm done. Easy peasy. A little bigger. A little bigger. Squad stream myself? See, that's smart. I probably should do that. That would be a good idea, I think. It's hot. Oh, I turned my own personal headphones way too low. I can't hear anything. There we go. I can raid myself? That's true. I could do that. Why didn't you raid me? Huh? Myself? Are you a dick? Eh. But TwitchCon was good. I have a little listy. Uh-oh. Okay, no, it's because I went to the bottom. I was like, where did it all go? I clicked onto the notepad. So, I left on Friday, which I told y'all about. I had like I don't even know it's a red eye, because technically it was at like 8. I can't quite remember when we left. I would have to look at my ticket. But I watched Stadium Slave. I spent we'll get to it, but no. I spent most of my time hanging with friends, if I'm being real. And I did like 1 or 2 industry / actual TwitchCon things. But honestly, TwitchCon for me was just going and reconnecting with people who I haven't seen in like 5+ years who probably forgot I exist. Or I thought that they forgot I exist, which was surprising to find out that I am corporeal still. I am around. So that was quite nice. It was very fulfilling for me. Very satisfying to know that I am still a known entity to some people. I didn't just disappear, you know. But I was near it. There was some like bracket reset match going on. Or like it would, if somebody won, it was gonna be a bracket reset or something like that. We're on to a lot of people. I'm gonna get to that. I have the list. But yeah, like I think it was like I woke up at 4 a.m. I had to like leave by like 5 to make sure I had enough time, which I thought that was like totally good. I left like right at 5, because I think we boarded like at 7. Oh no, I think we left like at 7:30. So I think we boarded at 7. So I left at 5. And I didn't get to the airport, which is like only like 25 minutes away. I didn't park until like an hour and 15 minutes later, which was wild. It was super, like the traffic was bananas. Like not to the airport, but like just to get to the like departures part, I spent like 45 minutes just not moving at like 5:30 starting on a Friday, which was kind of wild to me. I didn't know it was gonna be that bad. I'm glad I left as early as I did, because like if I didn't, I think I would have missed my flight, which would have been crushing. Yeah, I was pretty stressed out, because that was my first time flying since COVID. I have not flown in a plane since I moved here. So it's been like, I guess 4+ years of not being on a plane. And like, oh, I didn't write this down. Why did I write this? Okay, guess what happened to me when I got to the airport? I had the experience. It finally happened after so many years. I finally had the experience. Do you know what the experience is? Can you guess? Can you? I got the TSA pat down. Yep. It was not great. It was very not fun. I almost feel like it happened because they saw I had a bra on. I don't know. It was the first time I like wore something that was maybe not as the most gender conforming thing possible. And they're like, get that one. Get him over here. I gotta touch him. It was very weird. I did not like it. It should be illegal. It was so odd because like what happened was I went through the metal detector. They didn't do like the little like 3D print like put your hands above your head while the machine scans you thing. It was just like it was just a normal metal detector. And they were like, you need to come with me. And I was like, oh, okay, sure. Okay, fine. And yeah, that was fine. I got taken to a room and then I got like a more methodical pat down. And that was not great. I do not ever want to be touched that way ever again in my fucking life. Holy shit. So that was like how my day started. I was not doing good by the time I got to the gate. But I get to the gate and I'm like really stressed out now. So I go to the customer service counter and I'm like, hey, like, what if, how much would it cost if I switched my flight from tomorrow to tonight? And they were like, oh, it's like $125. To which I said, oh, okay, no, never mind. But I was definitely thinking about like, I just want to come home. I want to go back home. This sucks. It was such a bad start to my day. It was such a bad start to my day. But it's fine. We eventually got there. We got to the gate, got on the plane. The plane ride was like pretty uneventful. It was pretty straightforward. The other thing that stunk was once we got there at like, I want to say it was like 10, like 15 or something like that. It wasn't too long. We then were like on the tarmac for like almost an hour, waiting to get to the gate. We were just sitting there, just like twiddling thumbs. And I was just like trying to contact people to be like, hey, like, are you here? Are you at the convention yet? I was like trying to meet people. So I'm just sitting there doing that on my phone, but I'm sitting in the plane next to a couple people. I'm also on the back of the plane, and it took like forever for people to get their luggage and get the fuck out. It was very annoying. Just get your stuff, leave. Don't dawdle. We all got places to be. Hits, hand, wrist, where watch is at. What are you doing? People who dawdle on planes should be not allowed to be on planes. Exception, grandmothers. They can take their time, but still also Grammy, hurry it up. Hurry it up, I'll help you. Hurry it up. Get your shit, get out of here. I get it, you gotta have your CPAP machine. I understand, but you also gotta get off of the plane, okay? The Uber was pretty quick. The convention center is only 15 minutes from the airport, which is really, really convenient. Even like with traffic, like that area just is like always moving, which is quite nice. Compared to like here, where to get in and out of the airport is like an endeavor. It just seems to like stuff comes to a crawl. I don't know what San Diego airport's doing, but they are efficient. They get people in, they get people out. It might be because they have like 2 terminals, maybe, I don't know. I don't know why they're so much better at it than the Seattle airport, which is ass. It's pretty ass. But I got there and then I checked into the Hilton. It was nice having a real bed. I need to go buy a bed so bad. I've been on an air mattress for like 3 months. I would like to have a bed again. I just need to go buy one. I just need to go do it. I need to go to like a store that will give me a mattress and also a bed frame, because I don't want to do both those things ever again. Come do it for me. I'm too tired. Please. Help. Maybe I'll do that this week. Because I plan on taking, I want to not stream every day, so that way I have, like, free days to do other stuff. We'll get there, though. There was, so there was, like, a hole in the wall in my room. Very tiny, but it was where the toilet paper holder would be for my bathroom. I walk in there, and I'm like, okay, I go to the bathroom, because, you know, I don't go on planes. I would rather die. Unless I'm about to die, then I guess I will. But I've always found bathroom planes to be like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It's so bad. So I finally go to the hotel, right? So I go to the bathroom there, and I'm like, oh, finally, relief. And then I like look for the toilet paper, and I'm like, oh, there's a hole in this wall. And so I had to like reach under, like while I'm still on the toilet, just try like, I gotta reach the extra toilet paper under the little like sink. It's not great. But I did tell them that. I was really worried they were gonna think I was like lying to them. Like I was the one who broke it. And then they were just gonna be like, oh, well, you have to pay for it. But they were like, oh no, that's so weird. I don't know how that happened. Which I also don't know how do you not notice this? How do you not notice if you're like the cleaning staff that there's a hole in the wall? It was very weird. So I got that taken care of, even though I never did have the toilet paper roll holder thing for life, but that's fine. So I finally go to the convention. I get my pass. I have my little tiny bag, but I guess like there was a rule, right? To where they were saying like, you can't bring backpacks. Like that was like an email I got. So I like packed a very modest bag and then like a teeny tiny bag, like a shoulder bag that could hold like not much in it, but you know, it was something I could like put stickers in or whatever, or like my pass or my phone, just a little tiny side bag. But apparently like they were just like letting everybody in with the massive bags. I really don't know what that email was about. Because it made me wish that I brought like a bigger bag, because then I could have bought more stuff from the artist alley. I just bought like stickers mainly, but that's fine. So the first thing I did was I went to the Capcom booth. Like I walked the floor and I was like, I gotta go right there. I gotta go. I gotta go see it. And that booth was pretty big. They had the giant secret statue that like there was a line for that you could then go and get a picture with. You could like stand on top of it and like ride it and then get like a little photo op. I didn't end up doing the photo op because one, I don't like lines. I hate lines. They're the worst. Second, I was also like, I don't know if I want pictures of me really. I want pictures of the event, but I don't think I really want pictures of me. Monster Wilds played. I did play it. I played it yesterday. I did play it. We'll get there. Was very excited. But basically, when I got there, my friend Mike, who works at Capcom, he was helping run the booth, was like, hey, like, come say hi. So I come say hi, and he helps me get a demo slot for Saturday. So it was also up in the air if like maybe I could stream if they had the spots for it, but because I wasn't there today, they couldn't like guarantee it. Otherwise, I could have streamed there today. But I was not going to fork over like another night's worth of hotel money because that shit's expensive. Excuse me. So I get that scheduled and then I go to the, oh no, before that, I met with my friend Audrey. I've known Audrey for many years, but I haven't seen her since, once again, pre-COVID. She's like, I think she's working on 33 Immortals or something like that. But she had this like giant rainbow coat. It was very cute. Very easy to find her despite her smaller stature. And we just caught up. We talked. Just like, you know, shoot the shit, right? That's just what you do. You shoot that shit. So we shot the shit for a little bit. Said bye, because I knew I was going to see her later, because there was a party we're going to later that was the same one. And so I go to the partner lounge, which the partner lounge is pretty nice. It never was really crowded, and they had like a lot of good... The boss! Exactly, Tommy, it was the boss. So I go to the partner lounge, and they had like little snacks, which was nice. They had like breakfast in the mornings. Then they had like snacks at lunch, and then they had like pretzels and like chips and dip. And then like I think around like later in the afternoon they had like desserts. So like chocolate bark and all this other stuff that I just didn't eat because I don't really eat desserts. Especially because like if I don't know what's in it, I'm like, I don't want to die to my nut allergy. I will explode. And I don't want to explode. This would be an embarrassing place to explode. I'll have to explain to everybody why I'm on the floor, why I can't breathe. The EMT is going to be like, why did you eat this? Are you stupid? And I'll be like, yes, I am. Please don't judge me. I didn't want that, you know, so I didn't do it. But I saw a couple folks I've known Barry as like a mutual on Twitter for a long time. Barry Carlin. He's like a web dev. Does a lot of stuff for Twitch. Very cool dude. Saw him, like chatted with him in person for the first time. Shot the shit with him and his girlfriend Danny. That was nice. I got to meet them. It was like the first time I like met like a new person that day. So I met Danny. She was great. We talked more a different day too, which was nice. Hi Diddy. Hello. Hi Magma. But I also saw my friend Soren, who I've known for equally a long time, but whoops, my face broke. Equally a long time, but we haven't done a lot of stuff together. We're just like Twitter and Twitch old heads, I guess. Like we just know each other by association with other people. His studio is like flooded recently, which sucks. But he's getting it all sorted. I'm sure he'll get it dealt with, but we caught up a little bit, heard about what he's been doing. I might bug him about some stuff I want to try to do myself because he can also build stuff too, which is really nice. Oh, sorry. I think my voice is okay. I don't think I got the con crud. I think I juked it. I think I'm just built different. I also like masked most of the time. I only unmasked when there was like not a lot of people around, so that way I could like get some free time. Or if I was sitting outside the partner lounge, like getting some sun, chilling, then I would take it off too. But like otherwise it was on, because like I don't want to walk the main floor without a mask, just because there's just too many people, and also like not a lot of folks were doing it. So I am definitely worried that there's gonna be a lot of sick people afterwards. We'll see. I hope not, right? Like I don't want to wish ill upon people. Hi, Chemical. Hello. But yeah, I hope no people get sick. Or I hope not a lot of people get sick. But I don't think I will. I've been doing pretty good. The weather was very nice. Especially yesterday because it was overcast. So it was like 70 degrees. The sun wasn't really beating down on you. It wasn't like too much sweating. It was quite good. I definitely want different clothes for next year. I wore like the first day I wore some sweats with like some green flowers on them as my bottoms, and then I wore my red like baseball tee from Arahak, and then I wore my rat jacket, and then I had my typical black baseball cap on with my mullet. I didn't get my hair done beforehand, so I was just like rocking the mullet. I feel like I looked horrible, but no one said anything about it, so I'll just have to look better next time. I was really trying to get my hair done beforehand, but it didn't work out. That's okay. It happens. Just means next time I get to hopefully stunt on them. I get to slay. Look great? Well, thank you. I will take the compliment. I will not do the thing I always do and be like, no, I look so bad. I don't want to do that. This message me and gush about meeting you. Wait, really, Digital Tears? What the fuck? We'll get to that later. That's kind of crazy. Also, I didn't know you met Bipsy. I mean, I guess I didn't know her until yesterday. But she's great. We'll get to that later, because that was like a highlight for me, was hanging out with her and Katie. Where was I at? Sorry, I jumped all over my list. I have a deeper con question. How can you go to cons to people who know who you are? She's your ex, you're still homies. I gotcha. Well, that's good. How you gonna go to cons to people who know who you are? Isn't that not a problem for most? I mean, I think it's different for everybody. I can't speak for other VTubers, but like, that's crazy, Digital. Full circle. Full circle. yeah, I actually am hoping I can maybe do some stuff with her in the future. I would love to. But yeah, I think that like some people just like don't go to conventions, but I also know that like a lot of people just don't care. You know, they will do their like a human meet and greet, but there's some people who are like, no, I wish to only be digital, and they don't go, but they'll have like a meet and greet with like a glass panel. I saw a couple of those roaming around. But I think it's just preference on the person, you know? Simple as that. But also, like, you have name tags. You know what I mean? Like, my name is on my badge. And it says partner on it. Ah, goodness, sorry. But yeah, I think it's fine. I definitely, like, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but when I was talking to, like, Bipsy and Katie, I was very much like, oh, man. I felt so validated talking to people and, like, being normal. Talking just, like, the history of, like, us with Destiny and streaming and where we're all at. And that was very nice. And I confided in them that I was, like, I felt kind of out of place because I haven't been doing this for the past couple of years. And especially for VTubing, it's kind of a newer thing for me, right? And so I was just nervous in general, but they were super sweet. They were very nice. They made me feel very normal, I guess. Which when I was feeling very out of place, it was kind of a big deal for me, you know? Anyways, sorry. I will get back to what I was talking about. RNG, thank you for 120 months. That's forever. That's a decade. Thank you. Think someone strapped an iPad to a Segway so they could go to cons/meet fans. I get it. Yeah. I think I've seen this around. I think I actually saw that like at a different Twitchcon. But they like didn't work too well. I'm sure this technology is different now and better, but yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was at the partner lounge. It's like noon on Friday. But after I hung out with them, with Barry and Soren and Danny, I kind of was just like, I'll just go walk the floor because I want to get a lay of the land. Because I don't like having to like consult a map and stuff. I just like knowing where things are. I don't like getting lost. Plus, like, usually whenever I'm in a group, I feel like I tend to be the person who's like, we're going here. This is how we get here. Just so that way somebody knows. If someone else knows, I'll let them do it. But if no one else does, I'll do it myself. But yeah, it was really open. I don't think they ever sold out. So the mornings were pretty open. It got pretty busy in the early afternoon and then by the time like 6 o'clock rolls around, people are filing out, so it's pretty open as well. But I was kind of surprised. It didn't feel claustrophobic at all. I'm kind of used to conventions where you're like stuffed in like sardines, but I don't think I ever once like was stopped trying to go somewhere by like a crowd. Like it was pretty easy to navigate, which was nice. Very, very nice. But yeah, that convention center is like awesome. I would definitely go there again. The Seattle one is nice too, but I think it's very chopped up. This one is like, how do I put it? Like the first floor is like this big giant mezzanine where it's like easy to get in and out of, lots of entries and exits. There's like a second floor that could only be accessed that like the partner lounge was at. And that was also very easy to get to. Then like the third floor, but I guess for most people the second floor, was where one of the big theaters was at, and the artist alley. The artist alley was huge. It was very cool, the artist alley. I spent actually a lot of time there, just like looking at everything. I got some stickers. It was very nice. Yeah, there was like so much like gotcha VTuber anime merch. It was kind of wild. It almost felt more like a VTuber convention as far as like merch is considered. I don't think I saw a single thing that was like traditional Twitch streamer. Everything was like VTuber/anime merch. Everything. I don't think I saw anything that was for anybody else, which is kind of surprising because like there is some big like traditional streamer companies like, and I'm pretty surprised that they weren't doing stuff themselves. Oh, thank you. Hi, Bipsy. Hello. It was very good. It was lovely meeting you. Sorry I had to dip. I would love to spend more time with y'all. Y'all are so nice. You're so great. Mwah. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Yeah, I don't know why, like, OTK doesn't have a, like, why doesn't OTK have, like, a giant merch booth? I feel like they would kill it, wouldn't they? They're, like, a huge company, and it's like TwitchCon. But, I think, like, V Shoujo had a big booth, like, on the main floor. It was just, I don't know, like I said, it felt very much more, like, geared towards VTubers and VTuber fans than it did for, like, traditional streamers. As far as the merch was concerned, like the merch in the booths. Hi, Calvin. Thank you for 77 months. Welcome back. Thank you. What was that? I think that was like most of it. Oh my gosh, the stupid G Fuel Cybertruck car was so dumb. It wasn't there the first day. I came in early on Saturday. And I was just walking over to the Capcom booth because I was about to do my demo. And I walk up there and I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And there was someone who I do not know who they were. They were like flexing on top of it. They looked like a bodybuilder. I had no idea what was going on. But I decided to go do my demo. Also, you all should follow Bipsy. She's great. You should do it. I'm going to do it. I just did it. Dab emoji. I want access to my arms. I want to get a 3D model eventually, explicitly, so I could do memes. I want to dab. I want to dab on chat. Anyway, sorry. Where was I? Oh God, I'm never getting through this list. Oh, I met Ugu Bear. She's so great. I've known her as an acquaintance for like so long. So when my brother and I first started streaming, she was the one who did our emotes. This was back when like there wasn't a lot of people doing this kind of stuff either. But she was so great to work with back then. She's so nice and bubbly. She gave me a Butter Bear sticker. She's great. She has like she's selling a bunch of VTuber merch. Looked like she was doing really well too. But yeah, I messaged her this morning after I got back, and I was like, hey, it was so lovely to meet you. You're so great. And maybe we're going to do stuff in the future. Who knows? Either way, it was just lovely meeting her. But she's great as well. Goodness. Oh, God. I am still a little tired. I'm running on, like, adrenaline of, like, I have things I want to do. The Cybertruck looked like a peeled potato. It was just an eyesore. It just didn't need to be there. It could have been literally anything or anywhere else, you know? And I saw someone when I posted it, they were like, oh, well, you're talking about it, so the marketing worked. And I'm like, I don't know if I believe in the, like, all news is good news thing anymore. Like, I don't think anyone cares about G Fuel because of that. You know what I mean? But the Cybertruck was, yeah, it was just silly. The GamerSupps booth by comparison was one, like, massive. And it had lines the whole time. So, like, I don't know, G Fuel, you had to really try to get people to show up to your booth, but GamerSupps is killing it. I don't want to say somebody's showing you up, but, you know, maybe, try harder. Anyways, I haven't coughed until literally this moment, but I guess I am, like, talking a lot. Maybe I'm just tired. So after I met up with Ugu and, like, saw all of the, Artist Alley stuff, I wish I took more pictures in hindsight. I kind of wish my little fags, I wish I took more pictures, but I was just like living in the moment. I kind of want to get like a little, I don't want to be like, I don't want to live stream it, but I kind of want to get like a little stick just so I could like do big photos above crowds. That'd be really cool. So that way I get better view for y'all for next year. Advanced EG. I mean, hey, I never had either. Well, maybe I have. Very good, very me. Thank you. I don't think I've ever had Advanced EG. I've only recently had a gamer thing, and it was Gamer Subs, and it was all right. I've been using it for when I was working out, and which I think I'm feeling good. I walked the whole weekend. I didn't lose my breath. I think my long COVID maybe is giving me some relief. So I think I can get back to working out. I'm gonna take it easy still to make sure I don't like overdo it, but I wanna get back on losing weight and getting healthy. So get fucking to it, you know what I mean? I think I walked like 25,000 steps a day the past 2 days. It wasn't that bad. The only thing that was hard was my toes. I have bunions, and my bunions were hurting. But I'm hoping if I lose more weight that it'll be less of a problem. Because I'm not like terribly overweight, but I definitely am. But I've lost weight like in the past few months that I put back on because of COVID. But I'll get there. I know I will. I'm not too worried about it. If only because like I've proven that I can. I just gotta like not get COVID this time around. Which I hope I don't. I'll be so fucking ruined if I do. I'm gonna fucking die. So after I saw them, I met up with Starpy and Buncha for the first time. I've known them for years. And they're my two mothers, whomst I love dearly and will kill for. Watch out. I will show up to your house with hammers and bludgeon you to death. So yeah, that was great hanging out with them. I got to give them big hugs. They gave me stickers. They're so lovely. They're very short. I didn't know I was going to be as tall as I was compared to so many people. Heaven forbid I ever wear something that gives me more height. I'm going to be like 6'2". It's going to be disgusting. I'm going to stick out like a sore thumb. That's why I gotta look good. My goal for next year is I just want to like, I don't know. I want to be really happy with my body, and I want to like wear something cool. Maybe it's cosplay, maybe it's just nice fits, but I want to feel proud. So I'm going to work hard this year. But I met some new people that were Starpy and Bunch's friends, Barg and Mika. They were very cool. Was something I want to say about them? Or was that later? I don't remember. Either way, they were very lovely people. I felt very at ease with them because we kind of like palled around with Starpy and Buncha, who knew fucking everybody at the artist alley, I swear to God. So when they would go be like, oh, I know them, it'd be just like me, Barg, and Mika just like chilling for a little bit sometimes, being like third wheels. But it was fun. I got to know them more. They're super great, both of them. I didn't get Mika's like Twitter account or Twitch account. I forgot to do that because I'm a goober. I'm gonna maybe ask for it later. Anyways, they're lovely people as well. And that was like the rest of my day, really. Like I spent so much of it just walking around and yapping with people. Then like around like 5:30, I go to the Phoenix Down party, which is my management company, even though we haven't really done much recently. And I got to catch up with all of them. It was very lovely seeing like Janessa, who's the CEO of that company. She's great. Her parents were there, which was kind of fun. What else? I had a couple drinks. I don't think I like alcohol anymore. Like straight up. Like I just after my 2 drinks, I was like, I'll just do water. Water for me, please. Thank you. So I was at the bar just drinking water like a weirdo. And I saw Nelstar. I haven't seen him in so many years. I gave him a big old hug with his beard. I saw Oliver and Zach and their partners. I met Sarah for the first time. She's another person who works at the company. I like how I'm saying these names as if you know them. But I know them, and that's all that matters. But it was a good time. It was a very stressful day, because like I said, I haven't been to a convention in so long, and I was just kind of feeling out of place. Like, I felt very silly being there, to be quite honest. And I was very nervous. And that first night, it was tough. But yeah, after that, I realized I hadn't eaten all day, and it was like 9 p.m. And so I went to a place called The Melt, which is amazing. They sell melt sandwiches. And I got a mac and cheese and bacon melt. Oh, That shit hit the spot. I passed the fuck out after it. Well, kinda. So you're watching the San Diego Padres game at like the Hard Rock Bar with a few other folks, and they almost blew it. So right now the White Sox are like, I think the worst team in like baseball history, like mathematically and statistically, like absolutely getting obliterated. And yet, bottom of the ninth, they get a 2-run homer to tie it up, so it goes to extra innings. Oh, it was the people who I was there with, like, were from San Diego, were losing their fucking minds. They were like, we can't lose to the worst team in baseball. We can't do it. Don't you dare. They were so mad. So after that, I was eating my sandwich and I went back to my hotel and I passed out. I was so tired. I was just like physically and emotionally, I was like, I'm done. I'm clocking out early. But yeah, I got some good sleep. I think I don't know when like 11 maybe I fell asleep eventually. But I set my alarm for like 8:30. So I was like, I'll give myself a little extra time. Because I didn't have anything to do until 10:30. So I wake up at 8:30, after sleeping in a real bed for once. Oh my God. It was so nice. I was so happy to be in a real bed. I slept like a little baby once I actually did fall asleep. I did wake up sore, probably because I have not walked around that much in forever. But I had a nice shower. I didn't wash my hair because I didn't want to spend like an hour blow drying it or however long. So I just skipped it. Did a nice shower. Walked to the con with all my shit because I had to check out. Because I think checkout's like 11, and I was like, I don't want to come back. So I check out, and they're like, oh, thank you for staying with us. Thank you. And I reminded them, like, hey, I wasn't the one who broke the toilet paper thing on the wall. That was just gone. Okay? Stinky. I didn't say that to her. She would have been very upset with me. I did not call her Stinky. Though maybe I should have. And then I actually had breakfast. After realizing I did the whole day yesterday without eating, which is probably why I felt like so much shit. I've just been nauseous lately. Like I think I was just nervous. I keep saying that, but I cannot get it across to you how fucking nervous I was. I was like constantly like knots in my stomach the whole time. But day 2 was so much better. Oh, I cannot wait to tell you about day 2. I wake up, I'm refreshed, I am energized, I get breakfast. So at the partner lounge before the floor was open, I see RSS, who he's been a friend of mine for years, Twitch staff, known chatter entity, great guy. I love him to death. We chatted for a while. And then I saw some like other people like Cypher. I did get a picture with her because she asked for it and I love her. But I don't know if she'll post it. If she does, maybe I'll repost it and you can see what it looked like. Oh yeah, that day I was wearing, my black, am I wearing it? I'm actually wearing it right now. I realized it didn't change last night because I was too tired. I'm wearing my black shirt that has knives, skulls, and blood on it, but they're the different queer symbols with their different queer colors, like the trans symbols and the non-binary symbol. Anyways, I'm wearing that, and I have my frog hoodie on. And I still had, and I think I was not wearing my MILF hat all day because I was a little embarrassed to wear my MILF hat. So I have my cap on still. Still rocking the mullet. So I chat with them for the morning, you know, have my brekkie. And then I go to play Monster Hunter Wilds. I only played for 30 minutes. Oh God, I wish I played more. God, I really wish I knew that it was like happening or I put time into getting it together because like, I would have loved to stream it. I don't know if I would have had more time to play if I was streaming or if it was the same, but still. So fun. I played Switch Axe. Oh, hi, Watts. Hello. I was just talking about it. Yeah, I played Switch Axe in the demo. We didn't get to do a whole lot, but I got to like see the menus. I now understand how like weapon swapping works. We fought the bear man. I forget his name. I'll be real. My brain was going a mile a minute. We fought him. That was fun. The focus mode works really well. I was kind of worried that like the focus mode, which is basically you can like aim your melee weapon, which is kind of a funny thing to think about, and like hit weak points. It worked really well. It worked really, really well. And then like 15 minutes into the hunt, we found Ray Dow, and then a sandstorm happened. We fought that thing for like 10 minutes. It was pretty fun, even though it ran away. It has like a railgun attack that just will kill you. I believe the dev said it does like 1,000 damage. It will kill you. You will not survive. I guess if you have guts up. And when I said that, I don't think he understood that I meant the Monster Hunter skill, guts. I think I meant Berserk guts, which was really funny. But because you're playing, I don't have time to like, I don't have time to explain what I meant, because I kind of just figured he'd get it, but he did not. Guts is a skill where if you take like a fuck ton of damage that would kill you above like a certain threshold, you'll live with 1 HP. It's great. Anyways, yeah, that'll kill you. It carded 2 people. It was kind of funny because like you just see him like lasering it up, and then just someone gets smoked. Very funny. Then Ray Dow ran away like a little bitch. Didn't even let us fight it. We got like a couple knockdowns. I didn't have any flash pods though, so I couldn't do much about it. That's okay. Switch axe is fun. It's definitely more methodical than Rise was. Like, it's slower, more intentional with what you're doing. I wish I could have recorded it. I feel like there's new morph moves that I was noticing. Like you can like zero-sum discharge into a morph move that's like a different attack. And I don't recall that being a thing. I haven't played World in forever. I don't believe it was a thing in Rise. But that was very cool. I got a very nice stagger hit off that one time for like 300 damage or something. It's pretty cool. Right on the noggin. Yeah, there's... Oh, the sharpening's a bit different now, to where every time like you actually use the grindstone to sharpen, it actually increases the sharpness amount. You don't have to completely finish. Unless that was a skill I had. I didn't think about that. Either way, it was very interesting. But yeah, if you're on your secret, your little lizard buddy that you ride around on, and you hit like the right on your D-pad, you'll swap to your second weapon. I think my plan is to bring like 2 switch axes probably, and have one be like a status weapon with like paralysis vials or something. It should be a skill. Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, basically every time you like your grindstone does like the full animation, you will get some sharpness back. So you don't have to completely finish like 4 sharp animations to be done with your sharpening, which was really nice. But I thought it was interesting too. I never thought about this until I was playing, but I was like, oh shit. If I'm like fighting the monster and they're weak and like my weapon's like not sharpened, or like I don't want to waste time doing it, I can just swap weapons on my secret and keep going. It's like a different way of continuing to apply pressure, which I thought was interesting. I hadn't thought about that until I was like physically playing it. The armor looked really cool. The game was running pretty well considering it was a demo. It was still like 30 FPS the whole time, which was kind of impressive. The game is beautiful. It's gorgeous. I have to get used to the buttons again because I haven't played Monster Hunter in so long. I like didn't know how to swap my item bar items for a little bit, and I was like, what buttons do I hit? Help. I'm dying. I can't use a potion. But I figured it out. It was okay. But yeah, it was pretty fun. They brought back, they have like the area traps again. Like we got the bear caught in like a, ow! Rude. We got the bear caught in like a vine trap next to a tree. Apparently you can like trigger them. Like you can set them up by like hitting stuff. I guess Ray Dow must have done it because we were fighting them together. But planning on blindfolding any more Elder Dragons? I gotta play the game first. We'll see, maybe. But yeah, it was very fun. I just want to play more. That's all I can really say about it. I don't know if I do or don't miss the bug moves. Just because for Switch Axe, being able to have infinite meter is pretty fucking sick. Like, holy hell. Getting like 3 or 4 zero-sum discharges is kind of fun. and flying around. Very silly. But we'll see. I'm hoping I can get to play more in the future. Sorry, I'm itching my nose. Ow. Rude. Oh, what else? So that was that. It was such a good time. That was one of the highlights of my my weekend for sure. Even though it was only 30 minutes, but it was still such a lovely 30 minutes. So thank you, Mike, on Twitter, Looney. You're great. We appreciate you. Thank you for getting me a slot, even though I was like very much late to the game. Goodness. So after that, I met up with my friend Elegy afterwards. She was also there. She had like so much to do though, so we couldn't talk much. But it was nice seeing her. She looked great. Just said hi. Nothing too crazy there. And then she went off to go do a panel because I think she was like slammed wall to wall. One thing for next year is I want to be busy. I think that I like conventions where I have stuff planned and it to do personally. Because then like I don't have time to worry about like, oh, what should I do for the next 2 hours? Oh, I gotta go walk around aimlessly, blah. Like some of that's fine, but I would always rather be busy than bored. Because when I'm bored in like really, really crowded spaces, I get a little overwhelmed personally if I don't have like an objective. So hopefully next year I can have more things to do. Anyways, sorry. I went back to the partner lounge after that because it was like getting close to lunch. So I was like, oh, maybe they have snacks. I can go snack it up. Get some coffee. So it was getting to coffee time. And then I saw RSS again. And then he went and grabbed our mutual friend, Kawaii guy, Jay. They're a they-themer. They came over from, I think, the Unity Lounge, which has like all the Twitch guilds, like the Twitch Black Guild, Twitch Women's Guild, Twitch Pride Guild. I think there's a Twitch Latino Guild. I can't remember. But they came over, and they were very nice. We caught up. They've been my partner manager in the past. Now they're heading up like the ambassador program. I'm losing my voice. Are you kidding me? I'm like actually losing my voice in real time. I need water. Hold on. Maybe I talked more this. Oh my God, I'm dying. Help. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dead. I'm dead. Sorry. I was hamming it up a little bit, but I am somehow losing my voice. I probably shouldn't stream too long today, is what that's telling me, which is fine. I'm planning on when I'm done with everything to probably hop off anyways, which is, I still got more stuff to talk about. Sorry. Rapid fire. Like a rabbit. So I hung out with Kawaii guy. They're gonna help me get involved with the Twitch Pride Guild, which I'm gonna try to join. I would also like to join the Twitch Women's Guild, but I'll be real with y'all. I still kind of have like my own personal internalized transphobic brain rot, to where my own brain is like, you probably shouldn't invade women's spaces, which is like real bad. Shouldn't be thinking that way, but you know, I'm working through it. I got my own internal struggles to deal with existing. But I'll get there. But this is a great first step for me, because I also want to meet more people. So it's a great opportunity to do that. And then we talked about like me doing more with the ambassador program and like getting reconnected with them. So that should be hopefully coming around. I just gotta start doing it. That's all it comes down to. I just gotta do it. I gotta start yapping with them. And then I got to meet DJ Knight in person. He is so cool. He gave us all hand sanitizer with his like channel sticker on it, which my dumbass first thought, oh my God, did DJ like go and get like personalized hand soap, like hand sanitizer with his logo on it? And I told him that, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute, this is a sticker. He just went to like a CVS and like cleaned out their hand sanitizer and slapped stickers on it. But my dumbass was like, oh my God, personalized DJ Knight hand sanitizer. This is gonna be worth $10 million. It was very silly. But he was great. I met a couple other people. I think it was Imperial. I think that was her name, but she was great. Who else? I met McLaffy Taffy for the first time. They've been, I guess he's been streaming for like 10 years too. So we got to have like old head conversations together about how long we've been on the internet for. But yeah, and then I saw Katie and Pipsy walk past. I saw Katie immediately because I was like, I know that fit. I've seen that fit on Twitter. That fit is the Twitter fit I have seen like 10 times. But I was talking with other people. I was like, well, I don't want to be rude. I'll catch up with them later, hopefully. And so after I was done wrapping up, chatting with RSS and Jay and DJ, I was like, hey, Katie, where are you at? I'm a DM you. Are you still in the partner lounge? And then, yeah, I met up with them and we chatted for like, I think like over an hour. And they were just so nice. Like I said, it was definitely a highlight of my day for sure. Chatting with people about like some shared experiences with like our experience with Destiny and streaming and like me getting into VTubing and a bunch of other shit. It was just very like, it's nice to have a grounding and validating moment like that, at least for me, because I was so nervous to be there. But like between everyone I talked to on Saturday, everyone made me feel so welcomed. And it was just such a big deal to me because I can't reiterate how hard it was for me, you know? But I'm ready. I'm ready. It was my fire has been lit, so to speak. I'm ready to get back to it in earnest, you know? I'm gonna make this shit work. You know, maybe game dev wasn't for me, all that shit. I had a really bad year, but I'm not gonna let my really bad year dictate the rest of my future. You know what I mean? I'm gonna push through it. We're gonna make cool shit, and I'm just gonna assume that my hard work is gonna pay off. That's what I'm hoping for. And I'm hoping to put myself out there more, connect with more people, make more friends. I don't want to be this insular streamer anymore. Because like when I was playing Destiny, I really was, right? Like I didn't really talk to a lot of people because I always assumed that I just want to I always pre-assumed that if I talk to somebody, I'm going to be a bother. I don't let them make the decision for themselves. I make it for them. So I don't talk to people because I'm like, oh, but like they're going to be annoyed if I bug them randomly. Where it's like, well, then how else are you going to talk to people, dumb shit? Like, what the fuck you doing? So yeah, I'm going to start doing that more. Start trying to chat it up with people, make new friends, all that shit. I'm trying to hold on to that feeling. You know what I mean? More than a feeling. But yeah, Katie, Bipsy, I love you all to death. Thank you for making my Saturday evening so good. I hope the rest of your con is great. Thank you. Hi, Robbie. Then after that, I just rehooked up with like Buncha, Starpy, Barg, and Mika. We just kind of like hung out in the artist alley again. Buncha and Starpy have these glitzed up cowboy Twitch hats. I think they were sold last year. But they were so cute. I kind of wish I had one. My only criticism, they were not bigger. They could have absolutely, you know, Justin? I don't know Justin, Irk. I'm sure he's good people. Let's name him like which Justin? Because I might know who you're talking about, if for nothing than just in passing. But I wish that the cowboy hats had more gallons. Because I want like a Doug Dimmadome blitzed up Twitch cowboy hat. HC just, yeah, okay. I know of the name and I've seen some content, but I've never met them. But I'm sure they're a good bean. People who have been in the space for long enough, I just kind of preemptively assume that they're good people. Because I really don't think you stick around too long if you aren't. Or alternatively, everyone will know you as a shitlord. You know what I mean? But if you've been around for like many years and I know your name, but I don't have any negative association with you, you're probably a great person. More than likely. Yeah. So I hung out with them. We just kind of went around the artist alley, poked around some more. I really wish I brought a bigger bag. There's so much stuff I wanted to buy. Next year is going to be so much. I'm so excited for next year. Next year, I'm going to go again. I'm going to like pack a bigger bag. I think that I'm going to bug Buncha and Starpy and folks about getting like a big hotel room nearby. So that way we can all have an easy place to go. Exactly. Yeah, you got to rely on people to communicate themselves. It's just, I think it's just like, it's a self-confidence thing, right? to where you have a bad view of yourself, so you project that bad view of yourself onto other people, to where you think that they're going to see you as you see yourself, which isn't true, you know? It's not true. Let people make up their own minds. Don't make it up for them. Which is like, I think for some people who like don't like being told no is hard, because like then there's what is it, rejection dysphoria? I forget its name, but like the idea of, if I never put myself in a position where anyone can say no, I'll feel better. But the problem with that is that then you never have the opportunity to have anyone say yes. So what are you gonna do? Let people make up their minds themselves. Don't make it up for them. Simple as that. So after that, with hanging with bunch of Starby, Barg, and Mika, we tried to go get dinner quickly before I had to go to my my plane. So it was like wrap it up like 7 o'clock. You know, we were just chatting it up. God, I really like hanging out with Barg and Mika. It was nice getting to know them. I definitely want to see if we can hang out some more, even just like digitally. Hi, Barry. So when we were trying to go to dinner, because like we were hungry, I recommended Melts because that was so good the night before. I was like, you gotta try it. Plus, they're up until like 3 a.m. So they're there for a long time. There is a train that goes right in front of the convention center. Right in front of the convention center. There's two sets of tracks. And there is a train trolling the entire convention center. It's blocking the main exit to like get to the actual town area outside the convention center. But then like a few blocks to like the left of it, there's another way you can go. So we walk over there and this motherfucking train backs up. It backs up in front of that one too. It was trolling everybody. And so everyone's trying to get past this train, going back and forth. Eventually it pulls through, but by then it was like 7:10, and I was like, oh, I don't think I can get dinner anymore. Like, cause I'd be cutting it close. So I regretfully said goodbye. So I would have loved to hang out some more and meet more people. Like, damn. I wish I had my mentality of day 2 going in before then, because then I would have been there the whole weekend. It would have been so worth it. But that's okay. I learned, and I'm gonna do better next year. Right? But I got in my Uber to the airport. It was very easy. I just like booked it a little farther away from everybody else because like the block party was about to happen. Excuse me. Man, I actually, I might actually be losing my voice. I probably should get some tea and honey after this. Right now I'm just drinking water, but I probably should do it. I think the way I know is I can feel it. You know that feeling of like, you can feel the vocal strain? I can feel the vocal strain. And like, it's not because I have gunk in my throat or anything. It's just because I think my voice is tired. I was shouting a lot because like, oh my God, there was a giant, Broman Raiders, hello! I was talking about TwitchCon. You missed like the whole thing, but that's okay. There was a giant, like right at the entrance to the main mezzanine. There was a giant like dance party area, and that shit was so loud. I think they had like a bunch of DJs, and they were playing like, I mean, the music itself wasn't bad, to be clear, but like on one end of the hall, you have like the the big theater where like Say Jam Slam was happening, and a bunch of other stuff, and then on this end, you have this DJ dance party. I think it was actually called like the Dino Dance Lounge. I did not dance. Sorry to disappoint. But it was so loud. And so I think I was just shouting a lot more than I thought I was. So I think my voice is just kind of thrashed, unfortunately. But that's okay. Like I said, I'll get some tea and honey tonight to make sure I get some good vocal rest. Water. Let's see. But yeah, I wish I stayed longer. I regret it, but that's okay. I saw everyone I wanted to see. I definitely could have met more people if I stayed, but that just means I'll have to meet them next year. You know? I have something to look forward to. It's gonna be a good time. I hope this next year is gonna be a hell of a journey. A good one. I feel very reinvigorated. I'm gonna try not to let my own personal self-doubt and demons distract me from what I want to do. I'm gonna figure it out, right? So I got to the airport. It was pretty easy. I forgot that there was canned water in my bag I had for like an emergency if I needed more water. And so when my bag got pulled, my first thought was, are they gonna fucking pat me down again? I don't want to. Please do not pat me down again. That was traumatizing. I don't want it to happen again. Do not grab my crotch. I don't want it. But no, it just turned out I had a canned water in my backpack that I forgot to give up. So it was fine. That was pretty easy. And I just went to the gate. And like for the first time a weekend, I put on my headphones, just like chill with music. Wrote some stuff down so I didn't forget what was going on, like what I had done, you know, all that shit. And then it was a pretty uneventful way home, even though it took like 6 hours because of stupid everything. But that's okay. The guy in front of me on the plane, though, was just like sleeping. He laid across. Okay, so first off, it was supposed to be a booked flight, but the person in front of us had all three seats and just laid down across them and just like slept the whole time. I've never seen it before. I've never seen someone horizontal on a plane before, but that man was built different. Very powerful. Very powerful man. Really? I've never seen it. I don't know what to tell you. So on my way back home, I got McDonald's because I was like, I need to eat or I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna die. Listen, 1 a.m. McDonald's felt like it was made by Remy the Rat from Ratatouille. It was delicious. That shit hit the spot. I got a Sprite. Everyone knows that the McDonald's Sprite hits different. So good. And then I slept, and now I'm here. Yay! And that's kind of like the whole thing. I kind of like, I really drove through that. That was like an hour worth of me just kind of chatting at you versus with you. You have any questions? Anything you feel like I might have missed? Oh God, my voice. Sorry. Sip. Yeah, I mean, you are also shorter, nerd. So yeah, I totally see that you doing that. I can't do that. I'm too big. Too big. Okay. Well, to wrap it up, my big takeaways, like the goals I kind of had for myself, like the things I learned, is like one. I've already said all this before in like different ways throughout this chat. Like, sorry that I'm. Whenever I talk, sometimes I reiterate myself because I forget that, like, I feel like I have to make sure that what I'm trying to say comes across, if that makes sense. And if I don't say it enough times, maybe it won't. But for this year, I want to reestablish myself for streamers and like in the streaming community. I want to make a lot more friends. I want to put myself out there. You know, I want to collab with more people, VTubers and like flesh tubers alike. There's so many people I've known for years that I've never asked, hey, do you want to do something together? I want to get out of that habit. I just want to be like, hey, what's up? Let's go play a game. Something simple, you know, low stakes. There were so many amazing cosplays and just beautiful women. So like, I have kind of like some body goals I want to work towards. And like, I want next year to be someone who, you know, can fit in with them a bit more versus kind of feeling like an ogre or a gremlin. So I want to put in the work this year, especially to get fit and to, you know, get some good fits, so to speak. And, you know, probably start doing some stuff I've been putting off, like voice training and stuff like that. And the last thing, which is kind of a personal one, but it kind of was an epiphany for me over the weekend, is that I really want to dive into this new chapter of my life and like move on from my old one. Sorry if I get teary. I've been thinking about this a lot. Like the past like few months have been really hard. But like, that's not even just including streaming, like just like life in general. I read recently that like, of course, change is painful. Your new life is going to cost your old one. And that like resonated with me. I feel like I misread that, or like what it meant to me originally. But now I feel like I just need to really cut shackles with who I was in the past and stop letting it hold me down. Because it does all the time. I feel like I'm chained to my old self so much with who I was as a person, as a streamer. And I want to be done with it. I just want to move on. I want a new chapter in my life to be truly new. And for that to happen, I gotta let go. I gotta let go of all these hangups I have about what I want to do and who I want to be. I just have to. Because if I don't, I can't. I can't become who I want to be if I'm always doubting myself, or if I always think it's the wrong choice, or if I always think that people will never see me how I think I want to be seen. I gotta let go of that baggage, you know? I just gotta cut the shackles and move forward uninhibited. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try really hard, and I hope it works out. That's all I can really say about that. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's all I have. Little sappy ending. Hi, Biscuit. He wants to play. He's like doing the thing where he like is hopping up on the side of my chair with his front legs, trying to nip at my hands. I love you. You're so cute. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off if for no other reason than I don't want to I don't want to hurt my voice. I don't want to lose it. I'm going to make a schedule. I'll make it tonight and I'll release it tonight. I think there's some other things I want to play, like UFO 50 this week. I'm gonna play Alan Wake again. I'll figure it out. But I'll post that tonight for sure. We are probably only gonna stream like 5 days this week. I don't know if I'll include this one or not. But yeah, I'm gonna go do that. If you are new, feel free to follow. I'd love to see you again. Normally streams are a bit longer, but you know. I'll see y'all next time, okay? Bye, bye. I gotta go on the, I have to hit the button on the elevator. Hold on. Ding dong. Choo-choo.